Hey y'all! Hey Libra, it's your girl Javy. Arista's back at it again with the general tarot reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Virgo season 2021, baby. Whew. Okay, real talk. When I leaned into your energy, I was all about getting clean. So there was a lot of cleaning. I went and was in the shower for forever. I shower real hot. And for the second time in my life, when I got out of the shower, reached in front of the sink to get my vitamin C serum. And the next thing I know, I woke up and I was on the floor. And I was like, how did I get here? What happened? And what came through hard, Libra, is listen to your body before your body forces you to listen to it. Do what you're supposed to be doing before you get forced to do it. Tend to the things that you need to take care of while, I'm telling you, it's like fucking clockwork. And anyway, there is a big theme about turning your gift for caring for others and for prioritizing others into yourself. It is time to focus those gifts on you. Things are not as they seem. Patreon gets everything first, so be sure to check out patreon.com/justjeverything. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. They are rolling out as they roll out. For daily tarot readings, check out my Instagram, justj_everything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website, justjeverything.com. Now, don't get it twisted. You need to take care of yourself and really hyper prioritize yourself, especially today. The moon is opposing Venus and Libra, and you may be beating yourself up for not feeling better or not being better or not cooperating or sticking to your routines or whatever it is for you. While Venus is in Libra, this is an opportunity to feel your best, to be your best, to put your oxygen mask on first so that you can really assist others, but you've got to prioritize yourself for a season. That second full moon in Aquarius is really going to bring something full circle. It's really going to bring something around. I want you to listen to Half Moon Run, to Full Circle by Half Moon Run. And best believe there are going to be big changes in the realm of your relationships, your friend group, the people that you associate yourself with. But you'll be ready for it if you prioritize yourself. Boop. On August 26th, Venus in Libra is going to be opposing Chiron retrograde in Aries. And the we wounds versus the me wounds. So your personal pain weighs in on your relationship wounds. And so you've got to really, some of you are at really big turning points in your relationship, turning points in your relationships with self-love, and what self-prioritization actually looks like on a day-to-day basis for you. Not just in this grand scheme of things, like not in this like fantasy kind of scale, in a really like apparent, to the point where people could look at your day and like look at your actions and really see, okay, yeah, like there's discipline there, there's self-love there, there's progress. And that's going to be something different for each of you. So don't judge yourself about where you are, where you aren't. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. On August 29th, Mercury is going to be entering Libra, and it's going to be easier for you to voice your cares, your needs. It's going to be easier for you to have one-on-one conversations with people. Your relatability will just enhance and improve. And so there also could be some sort of technology for something that you need presenting itself. So be on the lookout for just new technological developments and how these developments can better help you. But also like robots are a thing, so like what the actual fuck? What is real? Anyway, on September 5th, Venus in Libra is going to be squaring Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, and be quiet. Say less. Listen. Observe. There's definitely going to be clues given to help you build, clues given to help you prepare, to help you really assess the reality of your situation. So it's the kind of week where you're really going to need to just have your eyes wide open, and that doesn't mean paranoia, but it just means paying attention to your body, paying attention to your intuition. On September 6th, Venus in Libra is going to trine Jupiter retrograde in Aquarius, and this is good networking opportunities, good opportunities to connect with great people, positive luck coming in, a good impact on your hopes and wishes and within your friend group and your business ideas and your business projects. So that first week of September, I feel like is going to be very positive. On the 10th of September, Venus goes into Scorpio, and everything gets like secret and sexy and intense and just the way that you like it. So allow yourself to revel in it while you can. On September 14th, Mars goes into Libra, and Mars is in detriment there, but there is this oomph, this boost that comes of things. So there's that. There is that to take advantage of. So I'm gonna do my best to let myself not be fucking distracted and hydrate. Light it if you got it, Libra. And that could be something that you're dealing with as well. Your emotional responses, your emotional triggers. Really being very irritable, especially once Mars enters Libra. There is something about your emotional responses that's coming up. So empty your lungs. Take a deep breath. So we're asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Virgo season 2021. First card out is the Seven of Wands reverse, excuse me. There is something about your defense mechanisms. being able to work in chaos, being able to work, push through, being able to be yourself, being able to, maybe some of you have been struggling to stand up for something. Maybe you've been struggling to stand up for yourself. Maybe you have been overly defensive in your connections at work or within your romantic connections or your friend groups. But there is something coming up about, because after that, okay, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the King of Cups. Some of you may be so busy defending yourself, or so busy, maybe you're not defending yourself enough. Maybe there's not enough emphasis on establishing your boundaries, or maybe you're losing your grip on anger, on your defenses. Just there's something that has gone awry with your defenses, Libra. And your defenses may be down, or your defenses may be too high up, but there's something that is putting you in a position of mismanaging your time or mismanaging your energy. It's like if you're spending all this time really tending to healing X, Y, and Z, then A, B, and C are going to fall apart. Or if you're spending all your time at work, then and thinking about work whenever you get home, then your interpersonal relationships are going to fall to the wayside, or going to possibly deteriorate in some way if you don't really find a healthier balance and find a healthier flow. There's got to be some way to really start getting out of this cycle of like dumping or receiving, or allowing, or like folding to people, or people pleasing, or just letting people walk all over you, or allowing yourself to feel walked over, perpetuating the relationships with these people, or with these connections, or with whatever it is that triggers you. There's got to be some like turning your back on this. Like if you've done your part and done your work and have really put yourself in a position to express your boundaries multiple times, and it's just not getting better, then it's time to move forward, and it's time to turn your back on trying to do other people's emotional homework, or taking on other people's work, or whatever it is. There's something coming up, center of Virgo season, that you may be in a situation that you know you shouldn't be in, and it's time to turn your back, take what is of value, and leave, so that you can move towards a more tranquil state of mind, and you making the move, making that choice for yourself, you weighing the options, making the choice for what's really better for you. What's really been restricting you? How have you really been restricting yourself? You really looking at the truth of things, finding and choosing a better flow for yourself is going to put you in a place of fuck this. I don't want to think this way anymore. I don't want to feel this way anymore. So I've got to address whatever it is, or pursue whatever I can develop, so that I can really have more mastery over my emotions, more mastery over my emotional maturity, over my emotional responses. That's something that's been coming up big time in Virgo season. Is just like, it's not just about how you think it's supposed to look or how you're supposed to behave. It's like you actually, like, damn, you can see the growth in your emotions. You can see the growth in your desires. You can see the growth in your balanced emotional responses, or in your diplomacy. Some of you, there may be a situation with a situation or a connection with someone with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements that has gone awry or has got you on the defense, or you are just in a point of having really, really low energy, and it's because there's just still so much that you're taking on. That's like, and there's still really like so much imbalance in your day-to-day is what that's coming up as. There's got to be more structure, and like you finding a place where structure meets flow, you being more organized with your time and managing it in a way and making decisions that actually reflect where you want to go, and making decisions that reflect where you want to be and the type of people that you want to be around. Some of you, there may be somebody with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements that you are feeling juggled by, or is juggling you, or you are juggling them, or you're finding your flow with them, or there is a cycle or a loop that really you need to break out of, or you need to at least acknowledge so you can like rework this, that you can like remold this, you can figure this out in a different way. There has to be, in Virgo season, there will be movement. Some of you may be actually moving. Some of you may be moving towards water, moving towards like area with water, maybe even if it's just like a retention pond or a lake or a river, or moving, this feels like moving out west for some, or moving in a more western area. Some of you there is someone with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements that is coming in, or you are going towards someone with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements, specifically the Pisces. There is something about getting out of the mindset that the Pisces put you in, or you having to be really mature about the moves that someone is making. Either way, let's get the final card. Final card, final message for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Virgo season 2021. Too many cards and none of them flipped over. Final card, final message. And I feel like there are like a lot of like emotional like outbursts. There could be a lot of emotion, like waves of emotion that you are having to master. Knight of Cups reversed. So King of Cups to the Knight of Cups. There may be, yeah, I'm saying there's like, in the Magician on the bottom, Magician reversed on the bottom of the deck. So some of you are really struggling with thinking, or struggling to articulate what needs to be said or done. Some of you may be really struggling with vacillation, going back and forth when making a decision. There may be some situation with a Gemini or a Virgo that is not going as planned, or there are big decisions that are needing to be made. But I also feel like somebody with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements is diminishing in some way. Don't be afraid, or this could be your love or your relationship or your capacity to relate or your capacity to emote could be pulled back, because this is a season where it's like you're really needing to focus on yourself. That's what I mean about that, our we wounds versus our me wounds. And you're really, like, you can't have a healthy we if there isn't a healthy me. So it's like, that's really what's happening. So some of you may be in a place where you're emotionally or sexually or creatively needing to pull back or take a break, or so you don't exhaust yourself, so that you can tap back into your passion, so that you can heal, so that you can really get back on your game. There may be multiple suitors that are coming in, multiple people that want to connect with you or be with you, or have sex with you, whatever it is. There may be people with just like, they know exactly what to say to throw you off your game. They know exactly how to make you feel, or to, you just may be in a place where you don't really trust yourself, or you may be in a place where you're just feeling a disconnection from your magic, or feeling a disconnection from your emotions or your mojo. And it's just really important that you find a way to prioritize yourself regardless of your marital status. If you are single, there's a different kind of way to prioritize yourself. There's a different kind, there is a higher octave of it. There's a need to really focus on taking care of your body, eating higher quality foods, being more active, really taking the supplements if you need to. I do feel like something about finding a flow, or finding a physical activity. The big thing that I'm seeing here is getting in motion. There isn't, some of you aren't, your emotional issues are related to the fact that you're not moving your physical body enough. And yes, there is a correlation between the two. Fight me. I love you. Fucking hydrate. All the time. Hydrate all the time. Water over everything. Even allow yourself to treat yourself to some bougie ass reverse osmosis water with an alkaline infusion. I may possibly have a concussion, so I mean, who knows? Your speech may be off. I haven't checked really, but I don't feel like there are any Mercury retrogrades, but either way, prioritize your goddamn self. I love you. Let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.